We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cobras and the Lightning. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Chief Mendez, the Maine native, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Paul Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Mississippi, the shortstop, Paul Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Settling in now, Greg English, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Mendez is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty B. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Stepping in now, Buford Christian. No balls and a strike to count. Runners are at first and third with none out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Riggs will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number one.
The first baseman, Brad Benton.
Standing in, Brad Benton is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Into the box, Jonathan Adkins reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. David Lund will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Into the box now, Seth Roberts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Seth Roberts.
Now here it comes. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Nope. 1-1.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
First things first, here's a throw over. Just keeping him close. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box now, Wesley Ray, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched. Roberts gets his lead at first, nobody out. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Mo Cole waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McKee will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Mo Cole.
At the plate, Mo Cole. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. From the belt, the pitch. Cole is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball kind of hole.
That's a tough thing to make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one to the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
At the plate, Marty Riggs, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. First and second now, one man out. Ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
There's ball four.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Easel, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Now at the plate, Timmy Hinson, and their runners at the corners now. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hinson is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. Popped him up. Miles in foul ground, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Nashville is out in front, 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Sean McKee. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Ray has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Edwin Miles.
So striding in, Edwin Miles. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses inside 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he misses 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Jacob Sellers, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Sellers stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Ryan Nichols.
For Nashville, the catcher, Ryan Nichols.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. And the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Count 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in, Michael DeCosta. First pitch of the at-bat.
At the ball.
Now the 1-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
At the plate now, Chief Mendez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So striding forward now, Seth Roberts. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Second and third here, 1 man out. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 13, Wesley Ray.
In now, Wesley Ray. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope, at the ball. Counts 1-0.
One and 0. Here it is. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The set and the 1-1.
That counts foul.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The set and the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
In now, Mo Cole, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 1-1 home. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D'Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Stepping in now, Marty Riggs, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-0. Now a throw over and the runner back. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two. Three runs already home here. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-2. Popped him up. Sellers has a play, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. Nashville is out in front here, 4-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, David Lund. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. David Lund becomes the first out of the inning.
Ball. Taylor.
Into the box, Paul Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
1 out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Lays off 2-2 now. Softly on a line to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batter, second baseman, Greg English.
Stepping into the box, Greg English. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
This one's flared off to the right side. Hinson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jason Easel.
Jason Easel.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And it's fouled away. And the 2-1. Looped out toward third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Timmy Henson.
Striding into the box, Timmy Henson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Just hung in there on that one. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 17, Ryan Nichols.
At the plate, Ryan Nichols. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now here it comes.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And there's ball 1. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Michael DeCosta will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chief Mendez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he popped him up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And they'll tack on 1 more as this is now a 5-0 game.
You pitch around the 8-hole hitter, find yourself with your pitcher on deck. You feel like you're confident enough to execute pitches to get your team off the field.
You know what, D-Roll, that's the case. You often hear this, a swinging bat is a dangerous bat. Even though that bat's being swung by the opposing pitcher, not a very good pitch, and a 2-out RBI base hit.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jeremy Kilpatrick is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So now to the plate, Seth Roberts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. Safe at the plate as the lead swells to 7-0.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, Wesley Ray, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Lightning are out on top 7-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Buford Christian. Here comes the first pitch. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And he fouls this one off. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brad Benton.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brad Benton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
32, Jonathan Atkins.
So stepping in, Jonathan Atkins. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Mo Cole.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he pops it up. Miles is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jason Easel.
Digging in, Jason Easel. Now here's the pitch.
1-0. Ball that time.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
At the plate, Timmy Henson. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Into the box, Sean McKee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-0 count. Here it is. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Edwin Miles.
Digging in, Edwin Miles. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside. That's
2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Hot shot on the ground is short. He's right there on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Sellers.
Ready for another chance, Jacob Sellers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
DaCosta is there, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Ryan Nichols. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Ryan Nichols.
First offering on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. McKee is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Michael DeCosta.
Ready once again, Michael DeCosta. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit out towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chief Mendez.
Digging in now, Chief Mendez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Mark Lacey will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Mark Lacey.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Left side. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul Taylor.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Paul Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Standing in now, Greg English. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 10, Buford Christian.
Into the box now, Buford Christian. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
That's wide, 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brad Benton. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Ready on 0-2.
Ball one.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out with the man at first. Still even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball laid off well below the knees. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slur that time, and that'll end it. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Nashville is on top 7-1. Billy Gore gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Seth Roberts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gore, a 6'1" right-hander. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Nope. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Atkins will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 13, Wesley Ray.
Digging in the switch hitter, Wesley Ray, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. 0-1 count, and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The third baseman, number 5, Mo Cole.
Stepping up to the plate, Mo Cole. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Marty Riggs, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Riggs is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 misses. Ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
All even now. 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
We got a full count.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Atkins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. seventh inning ready to roll. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jonathan Atkins.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Easel comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19, John McKee.
Striding in, Sean McKee. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In there, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Ray is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Edwin Miles.
Stepping up now, Edwin Miles. First offering on its way. In there, strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Line shot to third and the side is retired.
Rejoin for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jason Easel. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. The pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And it's quickly 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number
Standing in, Timmy Hinson. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Now batting, catcher Ryan Nichols.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Nichols. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Javier Rosa will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jim Harding is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 7.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jacob Sellers. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's out. Ball left outside.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The bat, number 3.
So coming to the plate, Paul Taylor comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Runners on first with one down. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0. Fouled away. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Greg English comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And that's the second out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Coming to the plate now, Buford Christian. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Michael Jordan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now in the box, Michael DaCosta.
Leading off for Nashville, the shortstop, Michael DaCosta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And that misses 1-1. Now the pitch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
1 strike, the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
To the plate now, Jim Harding, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
A runner at second, nobody out. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the plate first after the ball hit the dirt.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Seth Roberts. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Outside, 3-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So now to the plate, Wesley Ray, pulled toward right center field. Atkins will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 5, Mo Cole.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Mo Cole. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hit down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. Nashville leads this one 8-1. So digging in now, Brad Benton starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. This is lifted out to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. He was great all night long.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Into the box now, Jonathan Adkins, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Fouled off. Ready on 1 and 2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Lightning jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chief Mendez earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. David Lund was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.